Hi folks, I wanted to show you real quick what happens in the Dolphin Emulator when you try to play the game Pokémon Box. Okay, so in newer dev builds, it doesn't even load this part, Dolphin keeps throwing up a bunch of errors. So I used the latest stable release as of now, which is 4.0.2. So just press start. So let's go to adventure. So now it says, please connect the Nintendo GameCube Game Boy Advance cable between your controller socket 2 and your Game Boy Advance system. Please connect the Nintendo GameCube and Game Boy Advance system with the Game Boy Advance system's power off. Insert your Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire game pack into the Game Boy Advance system and turn it on. So I just want to show you real quick. Go to my config, GameCube. So port 1, I've just got standard controller. They got the GBA for the others. It said it wanted to do it to port 2, so that's really all you probably have to set if this would actually work, but it doesn't. But I just wanted to show you that here's what I've tried. So I've done this in other videos. Real quick, I'll just mention, what was it? Pikmin versus, I believe. And I showed how it didn't work on that either with this Visual Boy Advance M, but it does work for games such as Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. So it works for a few games with the Dolphin Emulator, but I'm pretty sure for most it does not work. If you know of certain games that it works for or doesn't work for, please leave a comment and let me know. It might help me out in the future. Okay, so first, just want to show what we've got here under Emulator. You'll want to untick pause when inactive. That's just kind of a general rule whenever you're trying to get this to work. The BIOS files, I put the BIOS there. Now we just link it up with Joybus options. You enable it, type in your local IP there, and it acts like it's going to freeze up Dolphin, which is normal. And now, here under Recent, I've tried loading both the BIOS, which is what you do for Zelda 4 Swords, but this one says to load Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire. So I've tried it with both of these and it does the same thing. We'll just load up Pokemon Ruby and you can see. So it goes to white screen. It acts like it's not going to do anything. But if you wait here for a minute, it'll actually, here we go, it'll load the Nintendo, it'll try to do the regular Game Boy Advance boot, but as you'll see, it just goes in super slow motion. It takes forever to even get through this initial stage. I let it sit here for about 10 or 15 minutes earlier today, and it just didn't do anything. So I've read up on the Dolphin forums and other places that this is just not a compatible game with Dolphin at this time. Hopefully the devs will be able to make it work one of these days, and if they do, I'll create another video that shows you how to do it. But in the meantime, this is as good as it gets, which is nothing. But I'll let this sit here for a while, and I'll come back and pause it in a little while and end the video, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it does. Thanks folks, and have a good day.